Welcome to African Canadian Voice. Today we'll be covering the malaria prevention cause for South Sudan, and we'll have a lot of cultural aspects to cover, and we'll be seeing a lot of performance and music and all sorts of cultural aspects that relate in support of this program, and we'll be covering that.
Sudan was one country until 2011, and then we become two countries. Sudan Canadian Medical Care is a charity registered here in London, Ontario, since 2009, and it came about because we wanted to support the work of Sudan Medical Care in South Sudan. You would wonder, what is Sudan Medical Care? Well, Sudan Medical Care came about during the war because Sudan was undergoing civil war for several years. So in 1993, a group of concerned doctors got together in Kenya to form Sudan Medical Care. And the reason is because there were many people that are cut off from health services and even other social services because of this war. So they were motivated to make sure they bridge that gap. Now, the program that Sudan Medical Care carry out there are several. They include vaccination, they include antenatal care, they include health promotion, and they include training of health workers, and also how to transport medical supplies to areas that are difficult to reach. One would wonder, why do we care? And the reason, most of us or all of us from here, maybe all settlers or all immigrants that came here, they were able to, through their kindness, welcome us as a new immigrant, and we settled here. So we are fruits of kindness. And the only way you can pay kindness is giving forward. And that's the reason that we are motivated here from London, Ontario, and Canada to give support.
Just to add on to what Cook has said, I think your question is more of what we are raising here today, how is it going to get to the people back home? So we do have people on the ground. Sudan Canadian Medical Care is a branch, but the mother organization is actually in South Sudan already. As you were told, it started more than 10 years ago. The organization, the mother organization was started more than 10 years ago. We do have individuals on the ground that after we raise the funds, we sign a memorandum of agreement on how we expect those funds to be spent with the mother organization. And then we send whatever amount we've collected here today, we send it home to one Dr. Deng, and Dr. Deng then utilizes it and sends us a report of everything that's been used. So whatever we raise here today is remitted to the people on the ground, but only after a memorandum of agreement has been signed on how we expect the funds to be used.
Yeah, just to add, tonight our theme is prevention and treatment of malaria, because we understood that we cannot cover everything. We have limited resources and we are filling in the gap, and Sudan Medical Care is our implementer. So that's how your support can reach them. This work cannot come about without a hard work from several people in this room. And at my right hand here, we have past board members. We have John Davis, we have Nicole Dandecker, we have Jonathan Dandecker, and then Felicity and Ken Taylor, they are not here, and Tom Postumus. They were the founders, and how they came to be the founders because I came to the mass friend and say, can you help me help my people? And they signed on. Sibyl Mako, Sibyl, where are you? Yeah, Sibyl, she's the architect of this beauty that you are able to experience tonight. Lazarus also provided sponsorship. We have Anuel. We have dancers we recognize. Actually, dance will come later. And of course, you can see the video there. We have Mr. Orhe is implementing African Canadian Voice through African Canadian Federation of London and area. So for you Africans that are here tonight, this is your organization, ACFOLA, and feel free to express yourself through culture and approach Executive Director of ACFOLA, Mr. Tess. You can check online about ACFOLA and check all these videos that you are watching here. They will make it beautiful and available to you.
have shown us an excellent music performance. Where is it from? Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Where it originates, the occasion, and things like that? First, introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Celeste. We are part of a group called Rema. It's like a culture. We're from Burundi, so it's like the traditional dance back from Burundi. So mainly what we do in the dance is like show being elegant, show the culture. Yeah, mainly that's the
It shows the
the elegant.
The
My
movement
name
is
is-
also great. Tell me the name.
Yes, Ingrid. I'm from Burundi too.
Okay.
Yeah. And-
What about the movement? You know,
The movement, it has to be with grace to show like what like queens and Burundian queens used to be dancing. Yes.
So royal grace and
Yes.
movement.
Yes.
With all the
You have to be
thought.
like yes.
Running, right?
Yeah.
What about the music?
The music.
Is it a traditional music or,
Yeah,
or folk
the music
music?
are
Is it-
mostly from
Yeah.
like in our language.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's mostly
What is it
to
called?
show the music.
Yeah, the name of it.
Yeah, it's Burundi, the language. Yeah.
Music, it depends on some events, like what it means, whether it's like a wedding or like a death, something. Yeah, so it depends. Like each song has a meaning.
The one you played is for a occasion.
Yeah, like for weddings.
Yeah.
So it's like the beginning, at the entrance, there's a song that describes like welcoming people for the event.
I see.
At the middle, when they're giving out the girl, like every song has a meaning. It's meaning. So when we're dancing, it's like we're trying to express ourselves in the dance. Like it's like an art, I guess. we can call it an art, yeah. So that's what we do. Like in a wedding, that's when you see, because we make different dances at different times of the wedding, which actually each music, if you can understand the Kirundi or language, you understand well what's going on, what we're dancing, the moves too. Because there are some moves we move like there's this like this is for cows.
For cows.
Yeah, because back there cows are really, they have a big value.
Right.
So for example, when they're giving out a girl, the boy has to give like 5 cows.
Okay.
6 cows, so it depends. Yeah.
So cows have a very great. So the movement also mimics what you want to convey.
To just remember, like Burundian who are here shouldn't lost that part of our culture. So we want to be like, we have to remember, we have to learn, and just give that to our children, grandchildren, and etc.
Yeah. Because when you come back in here.
There's not.
To keep the culture.
Yeah.
It was an excellent show, and the movement was so impressive. And
thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it was so excited. We danced for us, for you. Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and you are great dancers. Is there any plans you're gonna be dancing in the near future, events like this, New Year or some sort of holidays?
We usually dance if someone is like needs us, and we go and dance for them.
Yeah, you showcase your culture.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lot of practice to do this. Do you practice every day? I mean, how often do you practice? And how do you perform? Could you tell us more?
Okay, so I forgot to mention, so our group is Rema. We are here we're 5, but it's a big group, which means they're like older people, which means mothers. Mainly it's for now, because here in London our community is really small, so it's mainly girls, women, like there's no men parts in there. So we have like our elders, they're not here, they couldn't come to perform here. So mainly we perform each Friday. We have a place where we perform each Friday, which means every single week we practice to get ready. It doesn't matter if we have an opportunity to perform. We enjoy dancing. It takes us back home. So every Friday we meet, we dance, we laugh, we talk about what's going on back in our country. Yeah. And if people want us to dance for them, they can contact us. I can mention the phone number after, or the email. Mainly.
Do you have Facebook account or do you have website of your association?
Yeah.
Things like that you wanted to share?
So we just started the club. We just, I think in July. Yeah, so that's when we started. There's this events to bring our community together, and many girls were coming, young girls were coming in London. Each one of this, like it haven't been even a year we are here, so they were like, okay, let's try make a dance, make a performance, and see if it's gonna work. After that, many people loved it and invested in it, and that's when we started. That's when the group started, like in July. So we haven't started making Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts. Yeah, it just started.
All this is in the works.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
I can see the excitement you guys have, and because the way you perform shows it, and I'm sure that in any occasion we'll be covering you. Is there anything you want to add?
We will be ready for any person who has called us to go and perform for them. Just like anybody who's not Burundian who wants to try it is really welcome. So it's like a sport and a fun way to just meet people. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Can I add something?
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so we have this. How can I say? It's like an activity. It's gonna be happening here at the CCRL, the school, because we together. It's the same gym. So we'll be teaching Kirundi, our dance, traditional dance, to people. Anyone, like just say anyone who wants to join us. It starts in October. I don't remember the exact date. That's when we're starting. So kids, every age, as long as you can work, yeah, we're in, yeah.
So it means this will be shared on your social media once you get it up for you.
Yeah, really soon, yeah. Very soon.
Thank you guys, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
You were a great performance. I have to tell you that again. Thank you very much.